Starstruck is one of those hidden gems that you would uncover buried amongst the slop experiences on the Roblox platform. Me and my friends tend to try and dig deep into the various games on the platform, and 60% of the time we find more slop. But there are the hidden gems that can be found, such as Blood, Sweat and Pixels, Super Scuffle, Cart Ride into 16 Pregnant Hyenas, and Starstruck is one of those hidden gems. Created by Scythe as a passion project who gracefully provided their fanbase with an early access stress test alpha for everyone to play from the 20th to the 27th of March. I gave the game a try during that time and I actually like it. It's almost like Splatoon, fighting and Ragdoll universe with a special twist. Being able to select not only your weapon but also your ult abilities, items, and even buddies. In this video, I plan to mainly cover the weapons themselves and put them in a tier list depending on how well each weapon fares in combat, from D tier to S tier. Just know that these are my opinions and they should not be taken literally, as this is technically a stress test public alpha. And these will most likely change when the full game releases. So with that being said, let's begin. The sword is perfect for people just starting out. It's the first thing the game equips you upon first playing, and it's actually quite useful in a bunch of scenarios. Crowd control, 1v1s, 2v2s, you name it, it's perfect for all of them. It has its basic swing attacks, its ult attack fires a blade/fighting style, even has a jump attack that allows you to gain damage from above. But it still lacks in range. It's still a good weapon, it's a sword, what do you expect? A tier. Seems like a good weapon on paper, but in actual gameplay, it feels really clunky. Its damage is crazy high, but it lacks speed, which is really understandable because it's a massive fucking hammer. It does have an ult attack that flattens enemies Looney Tunes style, but you'll most likely die before you can even get a kill with it. I've tried it multiple times and I don't know, I just can't really get a kill with it, let alone a flattened kill, but it's still a meta weapon. C tier. The rocket launcher just feels sad to use. Its damage is on par with the hammer, but with extra range, but it has a major issue, which is how slow and inaccurate the weapon can be. It has a really odd arc to the rockets for both the M1 and M2 attacks, and it is fairly useless in close combat. Using it at a long range is its own challenge itself, as you have to actually calculate the rocket's trajectory with the arc in mind, and you'll eventually just die due to tunnel vision and not being able to see where the enemy is, or you'll just accidentally step on one of the rivers and fall to your demise. D tier. The bubble basket is a weird weapon. You blow bubbles that act like floating mines, subspace fighting style. The weapon's speed is jacked and its damage is good at the cost of range. It has some crowd control usage when defending teammates capturing pinatas, and it even has an ult attack that throws out a clump of bubbles in front of you. It's not a bad weapon, but it's useless when you're all alone. So if you're ever using this weapon, be sure to stay near your teammates. They'll absolutely help you out. B tier. The Syringe is probably my personal favorite weapon. It not only heals your teammates on the third swing, but it inflicts poison on enemies. Its ult attack does the same thing, but it is a lot more jacked. It heals allies over time for a short period this time. It's got weak damage because, well, it's a syringe, it's not going to do a lot, but the poison tick over time will actually be the benefit. It will also most likely benefit for your teammates, as if there's constant poison, the enemies won't know what to do and will most likely try and flee instead of attack. Absolutely goated weapon. S tier. The Focuser is probably my second favorite after Syringe. It's literally just a sniper rifle, but glamified, if that's even a word. It's the only weapon that can deal headshot damage and also charges upon holding the left click. The Focuser is very useful at a certain range, but it has a range limit where it actually cannot reach its targets. Its ult is really handy up close. Heck, the entire weapon actually can be used in close range if you're good enough. Just make sure you have your team backing up or else you're gonna get clobbered. Or unless you have dash and jump. A tier. However, the other weapon... This thing is bad. What? No, I'm not kidding. It's horrible. It's a horrible weapon. Its damage feels like you're beating people with the handle end of the weapon instead of the literal bladed end. Its speed I can never experience half the time because the enemy either dashes away or the body takes the combo and cancels the speed. I don't know if that's the case, but you are just beating people with a pole instead of a bladed weapon. The amount of times I've tried using this weapon, it's just never gone well for me. I end up getting so many more deaths than strikes. Hell, this is the first weapon I actually tried using and got clobbered immensely. It could be that I just have the wrong charms on or something, but I just don't see it for this weapon. Low D tier. These somehow deal more damage than the Scythe, despite them being shoes with wheels. The Rollerblades are actually an okay pick because of their overall damage and speed perks they provide. The Rollerblades provide the user with a speed buff that increases over time whilst moving. This boost will keep increasing until it reaches 50, which seems to be the max. The speed buff will eventually decrease when not moving or by attacking. Depending on the speed buff, the attacks will be more hasty and giving the enemy a much harder time to fight back or to try and flee. This is what really makes the Rollerblades really stand out. Not only are they a really good flank weapon, but they're also really good at closing the gap. Like, say if an enemy just dashed away, you have Rollerblades. You can just speed up and catch up to them, and they won't be able to get away from you. You can close the gap and claim the strike. Not a bad weapon overall. A tier. And that's basically it. Overall, I love this game. Each weapon is unique in its own way, and for a stress test alpha release, it's unironically really fun. The animations for each character and each weapon is so beautifully crafted and smooth as ever. The music is absolutely banging. I'd say it's on par with Forsaken's music. They give you that rush during the final few seconds of the match and are absolutely bangers to listen to. The models even look super nice when in game, especially Suno. Suno is an absolutely beautiful model. He's a little goober. I honestly cannot wait to see what this game has in the future when the full game fully releases. Shisko, you are an absolute mad lad and you have made probably the best hidden gem on Roblox. Keep it up. I actually really want to do another video similar to this, but for like some of the other stuff. If you really want me to do something like that, leave a like, maybe subscribe if you can. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. The fuck? What was that? The fuck was... Oh shit, a bowl of nachos! Why are these on the floor?
Surprise! Health